Hey there viewers, welcome back to the channel. I am following back up on my air compressor. I've used it a couple times and it was kind of working. If you watch some of the other videos, you know it was changing RPMs a little bit. Well, I recently put front brakes on my other car and I was using my air gun, and as it went through the third or fourth cycle charging back up, it really started struggling. The belt started squealing. And you could see there was a lot of tension on it. So I've been kind of goofing around with it a little bit just to try to troubleshoot it. Again, I'm not a air compressor technician by any means, but you know, there's only three pieces, the motor, the pump, and the check valve, and after that, what else is there? So the motor seems fine. Like I said, the way it was squealing the belt, there's obviously nothing wrong with the motor. The pump, when it started squealing, I shut it off, and it only had 100 psi in it. So I loosened this nut, and the check valve worked. So I took it all the way off. I fired this thing up, and this thing it ran fine. Cooled the head off, plenty of air coming out of here. So what I'm going to do today, I bought a check valve from Amazon, and this is a Chinesium, as some people put it, piece. It was 25 bucks, $22, something like that. It wasn't much. Just to do a little troubleshooting. I don't know, the problem might be the check valve. I ran this tank completely dry, empty, no air, and even then it seemed like this thing was struggling a little bit. In my mind, it would seem like this should be under no, or literally no pressure outside of what the check valve is applying. And when I'd get up to 10 psi, it would start to struggle a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the check valve out. It might be clogged, it might be defective, who knows. When I got it, it didn't have an air filter on it, so and the guy said he lived on a farm, so who knows, it could be full of junk. The reed valves up here could be full of junk, but I figured we'd start with this since this is cheaper, and if nothing else, I'll take it out. If it's dirty, I could probably test it by just pulling this hose up here a little bit. But so that's what I'm going to do right now. So thought I'd bring you along, and let's see what happens. There's some screws up in here, and rather than take them out, I'm just going to do it this way and hopefully not remove some of the flesh from my knuckles. Not a lot of room to work in here. Ooh, well, that's interesting. There's not too much in here. There's only the inlet from the air pump, and then the little section of pipe that goes off into the pressure regulator. 1/8 of an inch at a time, 1/8 of a turn. Just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, if you guys have had similar issues and maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, feel free to comment, give me some hints, some ideas. I mean, this isn't terrible. Hasn't been so far. It's pretty well lubed up because of all the oil that leaked all over the place. So I guess you could say it's been soaking in penetrating oil for quite a while now. It's like a glove. That was loud. Yeah, I don't really see anything, but let's go through the practice, the drill, and see what happens. There's some junk in there. Some rust flakes, dirt, a couple things. So let's just swap it out, see what happens. No blood, no foul, right? That didn't help it any, did it? Let's see. So I want to go the other way. So I bought this off Amazon, and again, it was only 20 bucks, but the picture showed a machine end like this, and what I got was a stamped on end, and I hate it when that happens. They should suspend people that sell eBay, Amazon, that don't accurately describe their product or put the correct pictures online. You know, I'm not going to go through the hassle of sending it back, refund, buying it from somebody else, waiting 2 or 3 weeks. It's like, come on. They probably know that. Oh, that sucks. It doesn't fit. It even showed the right part number. Or is that a pipe thread? Oh, that's what that is. That's a that's an insert. Okay, that's going to take me a couple minutes to get that off. Wow. I don't think I'm going to do that without ruining it. So, let's take a break here. And it's got the pipe thread adapter basically, and I mean, there's nothing, it's like a nipple, I guess, but there's nowhere to get a hold of that to get it off without ruining it. And so it looks like it's off to Home Depot or Lowe's, so let's see if I can get it off and then we'll go from there.